Hello, I'm Philip Schultz, the Associate Artistic Director of VocalEssence, and I'm here to spend a few minutes talking with you about our VocalEssence Witness Rejoice Young People's Concert. Today I wanted to spend a few minutes talking with you about an HBCU. That's a term that you'll hear, and that term stands for an historically black college and university. Can you guess how many HBCUs there are in the United States? Approximately 105, found in 19 states, including DC, the District of Columbia, and the US Virgin Islands. The sources tell us different numbers. The variation depends on whether they were established after the federal recognition date of 1964, or whether they have full accreditation, and some sources only count the US mainland and not the Virgin Islands. But approximately 105 historically black colleges and universities around our great nation. Why, you may ask, do these colleges and universities exist? Well, the purpose is to overcome the discriminatory treatments that black people experienced throughout the history of our country. These institutions were established with the primary purpose of educating African Americans and those from the African diaspora at the highest level possible. They also serve as a place for black culture to be exemplified, to have mentors and teachers that look like you, that represent and reflect the backgrounds that you grew up in, so that people can see themselves and see possibilities for their lives. President Barack Obama said in 2011, HBCUs continue a proud tradition as vibrant centers of intellectual inquiry, engines of scientific discovery and innovation. New waves of students are building on the rich legacies set before them. And many famous individuals like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. or the filmmaker Spike Lee, so many others have come from our historically black colleges and universities. You may be surprised to know that the earliest HBCUs actually originated in the northern part of the United States, Ohio and Pennsylvania. Well, the reason for that? Slavery. So it wasn't until after the Civil War that HBCUs appeared in the South. And now the greatest concentration of HBCUs are in the Southeast, near Atlanta, Georgia. This year's program, you may remember, features the Oakwood University Aeolians. They were named the Choir of the World in 2017. And Oakwood University is an historically black college and university in Huntsville, Alabama. The school is associated with the Seventh-day Adventist church tradition, and it has a rich history of educating those from the African experience, both here in the United States, in the Caribbean, and abroad. Students have come studying a wide array of liberal arts, scientific arts, and theological fields. The Aeolians, our guest choir, that choir was founded in 1946 by the late Dr. Eva B. Dykes, and since its inception, the choir's purpose was to travel widely and to take the mission of the institution on the road through the highest performing arts rigor and inquiry possible. And to this day, the Aeolians have inspired a number of people around the world with their brilliant interpretations of the African American spiritual, of gospel music, as well as music from the classical traditions of Western Europe and many other cultural traditions. So we're thrilled that we're able to share the Oakwood University Aeolians and their illustrious conductor, Dr. Jason Max Ferdinand's work with you in VocalEssence Witness Rejoice. As always, if you have more questions, you can visit vocalessence.org for more information. We hope you enjoyed this concert experience. VocalEssence Witness Rejoice.